Hi, I am Mari, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you the ways I do to have less crashes in Procreate Dreams, and also I'm going to review with you the new versions of the Procreate Dreams app. Okay, so let's start. The first thing I like to do is to actually close as much apps as I can. I normally have only Procreate Dreams open and maybe Procreate as well. Today I have the App Store because I want to show you something at the end of the video. So that's one thing. And the other thing is when you create a new movie, you can see that the options are in 4K, and 4K is ultra high definition. That means that it takes away more memory to create them because it takes more pixels, right? So if you're learning and if you want to try something new or some technique with Procreate Dreams and you really don't like the app to crash, what I recommend is to open the normal size you want, or decide your size before entering, and after that here in the name you can click, and in properties here width and height you can change to any other dimension you want. For example, if you want to keep it to high definition instead of ultra high definition, you just have to change here to 1280 and 720. And if you want more, you can go to 1920 times 1800. So we can do that here. You just click, we say the width, let's say is 1920, and then we go here and choose 1080 for the height, and then we click done, and now it reduces the resolution. But that doesn't mean we're losing everything, because if you're sharing in YouTube, maybe it's okay you just use this size, or if you're already sure that you want 4K, well, go for 4K. But truly, when we're learning, or at least for me, when I'm trying something new with the app, I prefer to go with lower resolution, in a sense that it doesn't crash too much. The other thing that is important to pay attention is the memory you have available in your iPad. For me, I found out that less than 5 gigabytes in memory, it was crashing all the time. So now I try to keep my iPad a little bit more cleaner and have at least 50 gigas for free memory. Okay, that being said, that's what I do to avoid crashing. Though, now with the new version, the 1.0.8, they wrote in the version information that they updated and fixed some of the crashes. Let me know in the comments if that is working for you, if the new version is better, and we can talk about it in the comments. Now, let's talk about the new version of Procreate Dreams. In the previous video I created last year, at the end of last year, I was using the 1.0.6. Now this is the 1.0.8. And what is new in this version? Let me go to this very short animation I have here, where I was just creating a little fella walking. Let me show you. But now I really want to change his colors. And if you can see what I wanted, I don't know if you're able to see it, but I wanted to create a difference between the hand on the back and the hand on the front by changing the colors. So I will tell you now with this example the difference of the new version. One thing is that let's double tap here. Now we are drawing here, right? Let's click draw, and now one of the things is that you can drag your brushes and arrange them as you wish. Okay, that's one thing that is new. Still, we cannot create new brushes here, but maybe we don't need it if we have Procreate. I find that maybe it will be too much data to consume from Procreate Dreams if you already have Procreate, but maybe that's why they are not making it available here. But so far, you can do that. You can actually move more if you just touch them to the right, and then you can move all of them in a group, and you can move them to another group as well here. I would like though to have the ability to create a new one here, and like dragging and create a new set. I would like to have here the ability to create at least a new set, because sometimes I want to duplicate my brushes. This one now I only have the option to delete, because I like to have these like separate styles for the brush sets. That being said, at least now we can move them and rearrange them. It's not a big change for me, but it can be useful later. The other thing is, like in the drawing mode, then we also have the ability to create more layers. We had that before in the previous version, but now you can also create a mask, as you are seeing here, and you're able to play with the mask. Let me show you something. Let's clear this mask. Actually, let's clear everything. So I will create again with you. And when we select here the layers, we create a new layer. And now we can move the layers as well, one top, one down, which one you want. So I want to draw on the bottom, and let me choose, orange. I was using orange. And in this new layer, I will draw the face of my friend here. Maybe that's not the, let's use this one. Okay, so now I have like the face of my friend here. Let's paint it in orange here. Okay, I cannot drop the color because my initial drawing is here. You can turn it off and on, and you can see what is happening. But right now I will actually replace the outline, and I want to draw everything. Now let's say I want to apply a mask here on this layer, and now you can choose like different shades. I like to look to the shades in this mode. So you can choose any shades of gray to represent different things in your drawing. So let me show you what happens. With white, you don't see anything basically when you're painting white, because it's a layer mask. If you change to, let's say, light gray, now you start seeing here there's a little gray mask on top. And let's go darker so you can see the difference. And let's go here, and then you can basically block it with black. Okay, this is new in the new version of Procreate Dreams. Another thing that is new is that you can organize your layers in groups, as you did in Procreate as well. So let's say you want to create different layers for colors, and then you take this away. So you can do exactly as in Procreate, like you slide the ones you want to select and then group them. And you can also rename the group with whatever you want. This is R, let's say this is a group. Let's erase this as a color. And then we have it. Okay, these are the new things in the draw and paint layers. Now, another thing they wrote in the description that is new for this version is that now when you open a new, let's open a new file, and immediately when you open a new file and you start drawing, let me show you. Let me create here, double tap so we can add another keyframe. When you add a new keyframe, the onions skins are there already. You don't have to activate them. In the previous versions, you had to activate it from the beginning, and actually had trouble finding them, and they are hidden around here in the cloud. Okay, you can still edit the frames and the opacity of them, and you can change this as you wish. This is also new. One other thing that is new is, well, I didn't know until I read about it, that is about, let me take this off, it's about adding text and applying the Gaussian blur to the text. So let's keep the word text here. Oh, okay, let's say blur. We're gonna blur the word. And to apply the Gaussian blur, that is an effect we touch here, we say filter and the Gaussian blur. The amount, I'm gonna leave it here in 0, and I'm gonna move this to the right, maybe 1 second or 2 seconds, so you can see it slowly. Let's say like 1.5 seconds, and then again the Gaussian blur here, and we increase to 30 or to disappear. Let's see how it looks if we disappear the word completely. And now we have this effect that is gonna blur completely. What is written in the version information, the new version information, is that they improve the way this effect goes. But like I didn't say it before, I didn't notice the difference, to be honest. Another thing that is new is that you can import FLAC files. That is a type of audio file that is, well, if you are used to working with audio files, maybe you know it. If you don't, it's okay. There is also an improvement in that. I haven't actually used a FLAC file in Procreate Dreams, but it's nice to know there are improvements in the way that maybe I will use later. Let me do it again. To import an audio file, you go here in plus, click in files, and find your file. In my case, I think I have something here in my GarageBand. Let's choose this one. This is an MP4, so it's normal file. It's not a FLAC file. Another new thing they added in these last 2 versions is that you now can control the audio. So we can reduce, let's say, the level at the beginning of the video, and then, oh, this was too much. And then we can increase maybe by the second. We can increase here the level. Let's see how it goes. And it goes slowly, and you can see how the level is going up around here. And you can move this wherever you want, and you can change the timing of that increment on the level. So where you can find out about all the updates, it's very easy. You just have to go to Apple Store and search for Procreate Dreams. There you have here what's new. What's new is the last update, and if you want to check all the past updates, you can go here to version history, and you can see here all the updates they have been working on. And well, that's how I find out actually about the dates, and something like the Gaussian blur that I have never used before. I just knew it because of this. I hope this is useful for you, and let me know in the comments which updates are useful for you and which one are you waiting for. Like me, I'm waiting a lot about selecting the drawings and be able to move them around inside the same drawing as you do in Procreate. Okay, so thank you for joining me today, and see you next time. Bye.